Wildhound fam, welcome back to our channel. I'm Debbie.
I'm Darren.
And we've got an early birthday present for me. It's not wrapped and I have cut it open because I didn't like the other video I did. So. Right, so that's a lot of Lego. I mean, it's not Lego, it's building blocks. As you know, in my past ones I do mix it up a bit. Yeah. So this time we are on an AliExpress one for... Are you ready? Dun dun dun!
To be fair, they already knew because it was in the title.
He's just spoiling my surprises now, isn't he? Point is, this was a birthday / Easter present from my mother-in-law. I wasn't expecting to receive it until May, which I thought, that's okay, that's fine, because as I've said to you, I think before on the AliExpress ones, you have to put it together, otherwise you don't know you've got everything. And that is my excuse, and I am sticking to that. So, I've got a very big bag. I mean, there's what? Oh, look at that, people. Look at
bag
that.
4.
Ah, that actually says what number. Oh my days. Well, that's bag 17.
Christ.
This is unusual, as you know, because normally they don't come numbered.
They do. They're black.
Yes, but they don't make any sense. That hasn't got... Oh, yes, it has. Number 6. Right, so at the moment, 17's our highest. So you remember that, Darren?
Yep.
I won't sort them out while I'm on the phone. While I'm on the phone? Well, I suppose I am.
You're on the phone, technically, yeah.
No, that's number 5. So again, 17 is the highest we go. Oh, I found number 1 though. That can go in there.
Numero 1.
6, 7. 4. Sorry, I'm running out of room on there. 2. That would be 6. Which means the other one I saw wasn't.
9.
Yeah. Dear God. That's number 3, believe it or not.
Yeah.
So I've got 1, 2 and 3.
You've got 4 at the bottom one there.
And 4 and 5 and 6. This isn't bad, is it?
If
I put these down here. Right. I do apologise, my frog is back in my throat today. That's possibly 31. Or it's the
3.
second 3. Put that in there for a minute. I have
No idea.
1,935.
That's the other number, isn't it?
That's another 2. You can see my confusion. That's another 1.
Are they the same ones or are they different ones?
7.
Oh, cause it could be one for the 1, 2 a bit for the station,
and then
and then one's bit for the train.
4. I've got 2 4s here, so that makes 3 4s altogether. And that's 1. So technically there's 17 bags, but there's got to be at least 20 bags by my reckoning because of the double ups or triple ups.
Who knows?
Or iffle ups. I don't know.
Or huffle
But
ups.
as you can see, there is a fair whack of stuff. We have got lots and lots and lots and lots of stuff. In actual fact, Dan could be right because that does look more stationary.
Stationary.
Stationy.
It's all stationary because it's not moving.
Look, this is just confusing me, isn't it? Right, I actually, Darren looked up to find out what this was. So I got this with the Bo Batman's Carriage one. And I don't know whether you'd have seen me struggling to get bricks apart where I've put them on wrong or bits like that. It depends on where the gap bits are in between recording on the fast program bit. And this basically enables you to take off the bricks that are stuck rather than me trying
Or when you take it apart.
Yeah, or when you take it apart. That's fair.
Because it's got the whole bit to be able to push the wheel bits through.
That's right, yeah. And then you've got the other bit here. But yeah, so I've kept that in my little bow. Right, so what I will do is I will time it from sorting out the bags with Darren's help. And then we'll start the thing. So basically everything, including sorting it out, is on the timer bit. The only other thing that I've got as well is, where are you? A bag of bags. These ones I reuse anyway. But the handy thing is with this, that when you open these bad boys, they don't actually seal up very easily afterwards, even with multiple bits of sticky black plastic, or sellotape as we know it. But yeah, so right, we will see you in a moment. Right guys, so what we've actually done is we've sorted through the bags, and thanks to that, Darren noticed that although we had like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 and 7, you noticed that we had multiple bags, which I found a little on the confusing side.
Yeah.
Darren looked at them more closely, because we all know my eyesight's great. And if you look at, say, is that
one you can see probably?
That's 3. It's always going to be the last one I pick up. Right. I don't know whether you'll be able to see, but if I put that against there, possibly.
No, because it's
no.
bent. Yeah.
Okay.
You can see the code.
So you've got the 1.
You can see the code. They've got 1 at the end.
Yeah. So
the bags had 1, 2, 3.
So if you look at this one, it's got 1 again as the main number, but then it's 0.2.
Yeah.
So basically, there are 21 bags altogether.
Yeah. Done into 7 lots.
Yeah.
Some have got 3. Most of them have got 3 bags. I think one's cut, 1 or 2 have got 4, or 1 or 2 have got 2. So
yeah, the biggest one is actually for the steam engine itself, the front part of it, which is got 4 bags.
Yes.
But yeah, but most of them have got 3, apart from Darren said one's got 1.
2.
It actually, 2. It actually shows you what you make with
each lot,
with that sector. So this would be bag 1.
Yeah. So it's actually going to be easier than a lot of the other ones. Because like when you did the night bus, you had to go through all of the bags. Yeah, so that was got 7 bags. That one
is actually, yeah, it's not 4, it's 7 because it's.
Yeah.
But it's.
But you'll find that they'll
really handy when
you'll find that they'll probably have, when you actually get to that, they'll probably have a 3 and then a 4, because it's how they've been put together.
I mean, believe me, I don't normally write on manuals. In fact, I really hate the idea of writing on anything book-wise. But as this was quite poignant to that, and as I don't intend on selling it on,
as I said to you, like if you'd have, if we'd have got it, you could have gone, right, there's number 2, and you go, oh, how many bags are in number 2? And then you'd have to go through all the lot again to try and find out all the bags of them, as opposed to knowing if you got them all.
I mean, you know, I wanted to get the bits in. You know, I've done like a couple of other transport ones. I've done all different things. But this actually cost, this will give you a clue actually to why it's not Lego. A lot of it is the price and the fact that there's nothing quite like Lego. You're never going to get Lego. Anyway, these are really good building blocks still. And it cost £24.14. which is one hell of a whack of a saving.
How much are you looking at for one of them? Do you know what?
I'll tell you what, hang on. I'll have a look. Because I did look before and they were going for silly money. But they keep changing. So if I say to Google Hogwarts Express Lego. No, not What's Express. I did not say that. Hogwarts Express Lego. Dear God. Right. 64.99. Different. I love the way it all goes all over the place. Yeah, 64.99 seems to be.
Yeah.
The general. Oh, that's not Lego, that. I mean, on eBay, that's different anyway. That's different from the one I've got. So, yeah, I mean, you're talking, yeah, 64.99. That's by an unknown. Right. Lego Hogwarts Express from Lego is $79.99. I thought it was around £80.
Yeah.
These other places have got it, and there are other places that have got it, but a lot of them, as you go down in price, are out of stock. And be really cautious of ones that say they're Lego and you can get them for like 20 quid, because you cannot get Lego for around 20 quid.
No,
a lot of those sites are a lot of those sites are ones that you pay that and then they will give you a code for the cheapest site.
Yeah.
So you're paying £20 odd.
Yeah, I saw about that. Yeah.
To get given a site. Don't do that. Don't do that. It's a complete rip-off. I mean, always, as I say with AliExpress, always look at the reviews, because that can tell you a lot. So yeah, I mean, this will be the third building block project I've got from AliExpress, and I've used a different company each time because they open and close ones, or they've got a better deal on it and things like that. Sorry, I was going to say if my tongue had got any drier then I'd have been using it as sandpaper. Right, so this took us, what, about 10 minutes to sort out. It didn't really help that I had 3 bags in that big bag that I didn't notice was still in there.
Yeah.
So, yeah, not so well planned for me, really. So we spent about 10 minutes on it, that's what we're going to say anyway. So, this is my start. And as you've seen from my other building block projects, this is very unusual. Normally they don't have them in sectioned bags. You sort of have to search through every single bag you've got, which I was semi-dreading, admittedly, because there is so much more of it. But it could be because there is so much more of it, they haven't done that. So guys, we'll see you on the other side. Right, guys. So after 7 hours, 38 minutes, was it?
Yeah.
Yeah. Completed the whole thing. But I'm going to show you this a little bit differently. I'm going to show you the sections, the station, the different kinks and whatnots, and then Darren will do a panoramic in its actual place that it's living, as it were. Right, so first of all, I decided to show you this before I put the side and roof back on. And if I just turn it round, so you've got your bits and so on, your nice little crest, nice little movable wheels. I mean, it's wicked. It really is cool. Unfortunately, one thing I would say though is, where did that come from? Aha, that's where it came from.
That wasn't the one thing you were going to say, though, was it? No,
that wasn't. You may notice there is no window glass in. Now, the reason for this is being safety. Because the windows, you can get them to go in, and you have them in an angle so the window's open, basically. But because the window's open, it means they don't fix in flush like other windows I've done with other projects do. Now, the reason I say for safety is this is going to be housed near to the hamsters.
Just lost something.
And it's the other one of this. And it's because I keep catching it while I'm talking. Yeah, because safety-wise, is because if these are pinging out all over the show, I don't want them going in the hamsters' cages or smacking them in the face or anything else for that matter. It's not likely, but believe you and me, if it can happen, it happened to this lot. Right, so as you say, you've got nice little seating area. If you've got it out and as you know, and you're playing or what have you, not that I would do that, of course. You've got your little trolley, which doesn't fit in there with the thing being on and so on. So you've got a little chocolate frog. I'm presuming this is some sort of, I don't know, popcorn
the
bit
one.
or something.
The top one
This is Bertie Bott's beans.
Yeah.
It's a shame you didn't get a sticker for that, actually. Yeah. This is supposed to be ice cream, whereas I thought it was a stack of pumpkin pasties. And of course, the snail-looking dude here is the chocolate frog. So really loved that. Really thought it was cute. Doesn't wheel, but it just looks like it does. Yeah. Then you've got anything from the trolley lady. Now, she's quite cool. I like her. Right, so if I pop this back on here, because I've got some other bits to show you that are here. I wanted to show you it with the roof on. This is also a lot more fiddly. In some ways, it's a shame it doesn't open up like the night bus did. Right, so.
Yeah, because it's almost like you have to dismantle it.
You do.
To actually get it open.
That's right. You dismantle the top and the side, which is all well and good, but you saw how easy these flew off by just getting caught. And these bits, I've already lost one or two of these whilst I've been taking it on and off checking bits. So, you know, it on that side of things, it could fall apart quite, like you could end up losing bits and bobs. It's all right for me because I keep it as is, sort of. The window inserts, I have got them. I've just placed them in the spares bag. Now then, we have
Darth Vader.
A Dementor that looks a bit like Darth Vader, yes. He does. He is creepy. He's got the creepy mouth. But yeah, I mean, actually, I think he's quite cool. And you have Hermione, who is obviously used an engorgement charm on her hair. Because, seriously, that is way too long. But it does match the jumper she was wearing in one of the ones I remember, because it was quite a horrible jumper. But it doesn't look horrible on people that are beautiful. But or people that are beautiful can get away with wearing ugly clothes. I don't know why. It's just one of those things. Anyway, so this is... She actually went with the first section, which was the bottom and the top side and the chairs. And these... And I'm not sure, actually. No. The trolley, the lady and her went with what I just said, and the Dementor came in the same section as the front bit that removes and the roof. So, and I think the wheels and such. But yeah, but no, all in all, I think it's quite cool. I love the door bits. I love the fact they're quite thick and they've got proper bits above them. And you've got these little doohickeys here, which mean that they connect with the rest of the train. Right, so Darren, I need you to bring me over the station, I think, first.
Yep.
Okay, so the next part is the caboose, and this is actually really cute. It's got a little openy bit, so technically you could store the trolley or the bit for Ron's bits in there.
Yep.
Or some naughty students. These wheels move as well. They're the same type as the carriage section, and this sits quite nicely, and all you do is you've got the dingly dangly bit and you stick it in the hole. No rude comments, please. Or you can miss the hole entirely and take a stab in the dog. Oh, for heavens to Betsy. There we go. So, you've got your caboose and you've got the carriage.
Yep.
Now then. This is the bad boy you want to see, isn't it?
Yeah.
Right, now then. First thing about this is all the wheels do work, and this does actually go round.
What does?
The bar.
Oh, right, yep. Now you had your hand in front of it.
Yeah, well, I can't do much about that. You know. But yeah, it basically, it moves round, so it's the chugga bit that Madam likes when she's playing with her train, isn't it, darling? Yeah. So you've got the lovely Hogwarts Express bit at the front with a little fake lantern bit. You've got your ding-dongs, your two little bells.
Yep.
No funnel, although I suppose that could technically be a funnel, but no, there's no funnel.
The black thing at the front's a funnel.
Oh, I suppose so, yes.
No, it is.
Yeah,
the black thing at the front is a funnel.
Right, now the thing about this is you move it back and forth, but if you want it to move round or be able to be, I'm not showing you very well because it's on a soft surface, but if this is up, it means you've got full movement at the front. I don't know whether you can see.
Yeah, sort of, yeah.
As I don't want that happening because it's going in a straight line, so I'll just show you around this area. Whoops. And this is really cool. Now then, there's...
That's it?
Yeah.
Yep.
There's gauges, you've got a fire from the furnace going on. I mean, to be honest, you've got like the little handles and the doohickeys that you turn. Not that I know much about trains, really. Hence the term doohickey not being a professional one. But I just love the detail. I love the Hogwarts Express anyway. Because I love steam trains. I always have done. And, you know, it was really fun to put together. Now, the train itself took how long? I don't mean just the train, I mean the whole section.
And the carriages.
Yeah.
So 5 hours 27 minutes.
Right. So, unfortunately, you're going to have to see that when it's in position. But yeah, I mean, you can see it all links up together quite nicely. And I just think it looks so cool. I love the little cubby bit here. I think that's a really nice touch. I love the little doohickeys with the flip-flops on them, and I love the fire coming out of the furnace, and I just love it. I do. I do.
Right.
So yeah. Right, so Darren will now remove the train.
Yeah, and bring the station
and bring us over the station. And it's... So I'm going to turn this around first of all. As you can see, there's movable clock hands. I'm not going to change them because it took me ages to muck around with that. So you've got steps going up from one bit along here, and then you've got your doodah. Now, obviously, this is platform 9.
Yep.
And this is the bit that you go through. And you do.
Yeah.
Obviously, in the films, this doesn't move. You just go through it. Yeah. But I still think this is a really neat way of doing it.
You go from King's Cross, 9 and 10, to
platform 9 and 3/4. And you've got your newspaper stand here, The Boy Who Lived. You've got a wanted poster for Sirius. You've got your more old-fashioned looking sconces and lamps, and then you've got the more newfangled Victorian, I suppose, style. So it's quite cool, actually. Right, so if I turn this back here, this way, and I will show you the characters. First of all, you've got Ron's trolley. Now, I can't think which one it was, but my pet hate is they keep giving them blooming suitcases. Now, I thought this might be because it's a building blocks thing. In actuality, it's not. They do that on the proper Lego ones. The Lego, if you're listening, they should be those flashy looking, old-fashioned...
Oh, right. They give suitcases opposed to the
it was the...
trunks.
It was on the... it wasn't a Lego one. It was on one of the shops ones that I did.
Yeah.
And they had a suitcase like that there. Also, you have got Scabbers. So, I mean, this is Ron's rat. Not missing a finger, obviously, not that you can see properly. But also, Ron's rat is grey.
Yeah.
And this dude isn't. So, yeah, little things like that. But then saying that, I mean, I still think this is absolutely gorgeous. The only thing I would say is these are supposed to fit in.
Well done.
I really wish I wouldn't do that. That's what happens every time I try and put the suitcases side by side. So they might show that on the picture, but believe you and me, if you end up getting this one and it doesn't fit, it wouldn't surprise me. Because of course, if it did fit in, it would stop making the suitcase fall. Right, now then, with this as well, you get more characters. So you've got Harry. Okay. You've seen Hermione, obviously. Ron. There you go. And Lupin. Now, Lupin should have a case like this because he had a battered old case. So this sort of goes. I like the scars and everything. I mean, it's very good. It's very sweet. For some reason, I don't think his hair's quite right. It's more sort of comb over, and I don't recall it being like that, but I don't know. Plus, he doesn't look quite pale enough, if you know what I mean. But if they did that, he'd look more like, I don't know, a ghost or something, yeah. So, I mean, you can place them wherever you want, which I will. But for the minute, I'm going to do this and put them in my little bowl. Because Darren will show you when it's in situ. Now then, the reason I've done this is because somebody really wants to show you this. Now, he loves this. He loves this more than any of the other hamsters do. He absolutely adores this. Darren got some footage of Earbud with this. But I'm going to give you a bit extra. So, right, Okay, guys. So, Darren, can you see everything all right?
Well, I can see the station, all right, yeah.
Don't let me down.
Yoo-hoo!
Stop licking the floor, you weirdo. What's your station? He is not paying the slightest bit of attention. Honestly, guys, he did. He was playing, he was weaving in and out of it. He thought it was really, really good, didn't you? Really, really good. Ooh.
Yeah.
No,
Well,
absolutely useless.
we'll put in the good bit of it here as well. Just
And
about,
you can see the others playing. Oh, cute. Look at him.
Right.
Right. So, guys, I hope you enjoyed watching. I certainly enjoyed doing. I love Lego, and I love building blocks of any type, really, which this obviously is. And I don't know, I just love my hobbies, basically. Oh, the other thing was, before I forget, I got another one of these. I actually got it in the orange. Now, yeah, I know you like going in and out. Go on then. Yeah. I got it in the orange one, and I've actually used it this time. And do you know what? So useful. So good. No tweezers were harmed in the making of these building blocks. So, are we going to say bye-bye, everybody, be different, and hug a hamster?